Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, student. This is a question of June 2019, variant 43, like fourth paper and third variant. Okay, so third variant and question number 5. So have a look how we can finish this question. When he mentioned x is not equal to 0, it means the graph will not meet. You can see that graph at 0, graph, look, left hand side graph separate, right hand separate, so they will not join each other. It's just a condition, so don't confuse yourself with the x is equal to not 0. And whenever we start graph function question, so decide a scale along x and y. What's the formula for scale? Value divided by number of boxes. Okay, what is the value? You can see here, value is very clear, 1. So this 1 minus 0 is a 1 value. So 1 value keep in the numerator and divided by number of boxes you count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when I divide by 10, I get 0.1. Similarly, along y-axis is 2 value and number of boxes are 10. So 2 divided by 10, I got 0.2. So I'm writing it here, 1 box 0.2 and half box naturally 0.1. This scale is very important to write. Okay, so I have finished this part. Now let's start how to see the question. He said I part, A part, F of 1. So it means when x is 1, so find y. When x is 1, find y. Because all of you familiar, f of x is also called y. So inside the bracket is always x and full is called y. So in short, he's asking for when x is 1, find f of 1. F of 1 is called y. So when x is 1. So let's start on the graph. Come on graph. So x is 1 here. Come and meet on the graph. And where Ajmira meet, go on y-axis. This is my answer, -2. And you know it very well. One box is 0.2. One box 0.2. So 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, and 3. Or in the middle of 2 and 4, naturally is a -3. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, we got the answer. F of 1 is equals to -3. Let's talk about next question. This is composite function. First, plug in -2 in f, but he said use your graph. You can't plug in. So it means when x is -2, find y. Job number 1. Then this, okay, let's first find it. When x is -2, find y. -2, I can't go on the right graph or on left side. So -2 here, go on the graph, they meet here. And this is my answer. And it is a 2.2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it is a 3. So it means at -2, I'm getting here 3. So it means this was my question. So it means y becomes negative, so positive 3. Now this, it means this bracket, I got the answer is a 3. So this will behave as x now. It means this will behave as a x. So this is a x now. It means this will behave as a x. So x is equal to 3 and find final y. So it means now against x now. First I check x -2 and I got the y value 3. Now this y value 3 becomes function x value for the next function. So find a y when x is 3. Find y when x is 3. So x is 3 is here. So go on the graph and meet here and go here. And my answer is turned to be 6.4. How? Because I know it. One box 0.2 and these are two boxes 0.2, 0.4. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe you got the answer very clear. So y is equals to, wait a minute. Yeah, 6.4. So f of -2 is 6.4. Let's talk about next question. On the opposite grid, on the grid opposite, draw us to a suitable straight line. Whenever he says suitable straight line, we always try to do what? Left hand side, try to match with the top question. What is top question here? X squared minus 2x minus 2. Keep in mind, whole thing, especially here -2 and here -2 by x. And look at here. This is, it matches. It matches. But this 7 to 7 minus 7 is not matches. -7 I can break, -5 and -2. Why -5, -2 especially? Because I need a -2. I said before. So this is -3. Copy as it is. It means 7 I broke in two parts, -2 and -5. And this whole thing is equal to y. You can check it. X squared. This whole thing is y. I'm going to show you. See, all these three terms is y fx, and fx also called y. So no problem. It means this whole thing equal to y. So I'm going to replace it, and I'm replacing with these three values, and I'm writing here y -5 equals to -3x. So sometime he asks you or find equation of straight line. This 5 comes on right hand side, become +5. This is equation. I got it. If he asks sometime find equation of line, so this is my answer. But now he asking to make it draw the line. So I will plug in any two numbers from this number to this number. Actually, in the graph you can see that highest +3, lowest -3 in the middle. Any two number. An ideal number is 0 and any number, but don't take close to each other. 0 is 2 best idea. 0 or 3 is best idea. 0 or -2 or 0 or -3. Any option. I will take 0 and 2. So when I plug in 0 value here, you can see that if I plug in 0 here, what happened? Y equal to -3 times to 0 plus 5. This becomes 0, 5 become 5. And now I'm going to plug in, this is the 0 first I plug in. Now plug in 2 in the place of this. When I plug in 2, so I get -6 plus 5, it give us -1. So I got two values, very, very clear. I got two values, x0, y5, x0, y5, x0, y5, x0, 4.2, 4, 6, 8, 10 here. This is a 5. I make a cross here. Second point is we need to x is 2, y -1, x is 2, y -1, x is 2, x is 2 here, y -1 where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. So this line goes from here and this join here. So this is the point. So I hope so this point is very, very clear. Now I'm going to make a line and I will take a scale, and scale is available here, but this time I will make it such a way. Yeah, I'm going to make a blue color line. Wait a minute. Make a blue color line. So make it different from other. Anyway, this is over. And this is a put arrows on both or corners. And it actually what a question he's asking for is asking that solve. Whenever solve comes, it means we're looking for the x values. X value, he put two empty spaces for x. So it means the curve and line will cut definitely two spots. Check it. First intersection with a black curve. You see right inside the black curve and the blue line intersecting at this point. So this point, if it go down, it come in the some way in the middle. So this number is coming somehow. So let's see, and we must know one box is a 0.1. We must know one box is a 0.1. So it means this is a 2, one back 1.9, one back 1.8, and one back 1.7. This is 1.75. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I got 1.75. Second one is here, intersection point is here. You can see this black line and blue line in cutting in the middle. So I think so if I come from here and go down, this is the middle of that. So it means this point is my answer. And as I know, 1.1, 0.2, 0.3, but it's a 0.25 because the middle of that. So 0.25. So Alhamdulillah, but negative 0.25, not positive because it is the left-hand side. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This point is very clear. By drawing a suitable tangent at find estimated gradient at what x is equal to -2. So let's see where is -2. Here we have -2. But before I let me erase as these all lines except blue one. Blue one I'm not erasing. Okay, have a look. Okay, right. So now I'm going to do what he said at 2. At 2. Where is at 2? At 2 means this -2. Sorry. Let me check negative or +2. -2, exactly. So where is -2, students? -2 is here. So go up, 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 and stop. Where I stopped, mark here. I marked, done. So I will take a scale and I will make a line touching the curve at that particular point. See my scale. Yeah, look, this gap and up this back gap almost equals to each other. Okay, okay. And this time I'll make a red line. Stop enough here or make it okay. 1 minute. I think okay. So straight line done already. So now I will go for gradient. I think ideal point is this. What is this? You know, it is a one box, so 1.1, 1.2. So this point is very clear. X is -1.2 and Y is 0. Second, this is very ideal point. This Y ideal point because X is very clear -3 and Y I will get the middle from here. And this is at 6.2467. So 6.7, I think so. 6.246 and 6.7. So this becomes a -3 and 6.7. So I think so. Idea is very clear, but let me check it. Done. Now I'm going to find it gradient. So let's see. X is -1 and 0. -1.2, I think. 0. Yeah, -1.2 and 0. -3 and 6.7. Must label x1, y1, x2, y2 because gradient formula is very clear. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let me check points again. -1.20, -3, 6.7. Yeah, correct. Now plug in the values and I can say here 6.7, y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. So I'm typing in calculator, 6.7 come from the numerator, down part is coming, I'm getting -2. Type in calculator as it is. So you got, I'm getting the answer, -3.35. So I got a gradient. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Last part D we have, he said complete a table and then we have to draw. Okay. So how to do the table? So minus plug in the place of X. When I plug in this like this, minus minus plus 2 to the power 3 is give you 8. When you plug in -2 there, negative, negative, positive, you got 2 to the power 2, 4. When you put 2 there, so 2 to the power -2, it goes in denominator, 2 to the power 2, 104. 104 is 0.25. So I believe this point is very, very clear up till now. Now I'm going to sketch it. I'm going to, sorry, draw it, not sketch. Sketch is called rough. I'm going to draw x is 3, y -8. X is 3, y -8. X is 3, y -8. Wait a minute, let me check. X is -3, y +8. -3 here and +8 is here. I repeat, -3 here and +8 here. So they meet here. They meet here. I think point is clear. Second point. Second point, X is -2 and 4. -2 and 4. -2 from here, 4 from here. They meet at here. So I think very, very clear. Okay. Now let's see next point. -1 and 2. -1 and 2. X is -1, Y is +2. So this is a point. So next point is we have a X is 0, Y1. X is 0, Y1. X0, Y1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. Okay. Then X1, Y 0.5. X1, X is 1, Y 0.5. 0.2, 0.4, 0.6. So 0.5 in the middle here. It means this point. Then I talk about X is 2, 0.25. So 2, 0.25, 0.25 is a close to 0.3. So 0. You know it, this is 0.2 and 0.4. So 0.3 in the middle here. So when x is 2, so this point. See, x is 2, y is 0.25 or 3. So it means I took 3. Okay. Last point. This x is 3, y is 0.25, very so small number. I will take approximate 0.1. So 3 and 0.1, 3 and 0.1. Where's 0.1? You know it. One small box is this one, and half box 0.1. So half box I'm looking for. So 3 is here and half box is here. So it's coming here. So it means this. Why? Because half box over. So I'm going to make it this diagram now. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. 1 minute. Almost straight, slightly bend, slightly. Oh, this is the less bend I have to do. Less bending. Again, have to do less bending. Now I more bend. And then I join it. So I believe you understood the way how I have done it. Alhamdulillah. And function name is g of x. So I'm going to make it, I'm going to write it on the function anywhere. And I'm writing red here g of x. And black line is f of x, black curve. Okay. Now he's asking or draw done. Now he's used a graph to find positive solution, not negative, when fx and g of x are equals to each other. It means this both graph intersect. Actually, both graph intersect in two spots, one here and one here. But he said positive. So this is a positive, this is a negative. So I will go for positive section only. So positive is here and come down. See, red curve and the black curve. So it is a 1.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.85. So I believe all of you understood well 1.85. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, question is completely over.